Good morning, lovely, empowered, strong women. How is everybody today? Say hello, say hello. So, this is a major topic that many of you struggle with. And so, I wanted to come in and help educate, to help pull you out of diet culture land if that's where you're living, and to also give you encouragement and support and additional action items for those who are moving towards or living in lifestyle land. It's great. Okay, so first of all, I see many things about cutting, maintaining, bulking. I'm doing this. Oh, you're doing that wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm eating 1,200 calories. You should be eating 3,000. You should do this. Like, it's just nuts. And so much of it comes from, well, this worked for me, so this clearly is the exact thing to do for everybody. What? That makes no sense, right? Every single woman is absolutely unique in what they need, especially nutritionally. Fitness wise, okay, nutritionally, really, every woman is so specific. There are definite similarities, but be cautious of someone who says, this is the only way to do it, okay? Because you have different needs. So, the first thing is ask yourself, what is it that you even want, right? And please comment in the chat, in the comments, what is it that you really want in your life, in your health, in your body, in mental clarity? What is it that you want? As you're typing that out, I really want to hear your answers. I know this is a vulnerable thing, so if you don't want to share, but do want to share, but not with the group, send me a message. I'm here to encourage you and help you. Hello, Joy. I love that. Joy is one. Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. And so for some women, if you feel uncomfortable in your skin, where it's always a concern, you're missing social events or not really wanting to be intimate with your partner or just not selling as much, right? Realtors, online business owners, in-person business owners, right? Not selling as much, you're just not operating at the level that you could, right? And so what do many women do? Cool, keto diet is a new thing. Cool, this diet, because they promise lose weight, feel better, let's do it. But it's not teaching you any lifestyle, right? And high fat is not right for most people. Endomorphs, I hear you, okay? But most women, maybe not most, but a vast majority of women are not endomorphs. And what do we need to build muscle most efficiently? Carbohydrates, right? But again, you're not learning the lifestyle. They're pulling you into diet culture. Okay, so here's a couple other examples of what you're really wanting. A body you feel amazing in, right? Feeling good in your skin, feeling fit in a bikini. Some of you are like, that was 20 years ago. Why? Do you want that? Do you believe you can achieve that? Do you believe that's possible? Because you can only take your body as far as your mind has gone, right? And so if you're not achieving your body or your lifestyle, it's not just about body. I'm talking health, right? It feels good to feel amazing in your skin. Health has to be with it, hands down. I hope you all know that by now. If you're new to me, always health as main priority, okay? I just lost my train of thought. I can't remember what I was saying. But it's you oh yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't take your body where your mind hasn't gone. And so if you find that you're not hitting your goals, is what I was saying, the first thing to check is, well, what are my habits and what am I doing to get to those goals? If you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, you're probably not, right? And ask yourself, am I truly on the right track, or does something else need to change? Am I learning the habits that's going to help me maintain this for the rest of my life, or is there something that needs to change? But the biggest thing I would say to ask yourself is, do I believe there is a time that I no longer have to struggle with weight? Do you? Do you believe there is a time that you can feel amazing in your skin, have health, have energy, have mental clarity, and be fit and strong? So that is the first question. If you don't believe it, then you're right and you won't achieve that. So you'll stay in diet culture land forever, right? So ask yourself that, and let's start moving into, oh my gosh, there is a way. And the cutting and the maintenance and the bulking, I'm going to get into that in a minute, because I think those statements often throw women back into diet culture land without meaning to. And so I want to talk to you about that. Honestly, I realized I was sending some clients a message this morning. I typed out this huge thing because oftentimes when we're not reaching our goals or when we're not feeling good, we're not doing something, it's because we also lose, besides belief, we also lose the reason why. Why am I doing these things? You're not doing these things as, cool, I'm in a fitness program and I'm going to work out and I'm going to eat macros and I'm going to get fit, but then like my program's over. It's like, no, what we're doing is creating the body and the lifestyle that you so want and that many of you have been working on for so long. We get you to that part. Notice I said lifestyle. We got to hone in those habits and teach and practice those habits while getting your result so you can maintain them for the rest of your life. And so that is going to tie into cutting, maintenance, and bulking. So let me talk about that right now. Are you guys following me? I hope this is making sense so far. So, and actually, before I do that, let me share. If you're in diet culture land, you may be experiencing this. Not going out as much as normal, trying to stay in the house because it's easier to hit your macros, eating the same thing over and over and over and over and over because it's easier, feeling like you have to do those things because it's easier, because you're like, where's the time? How am I supposed to do all of these things? You want me to work out, do all these things? That's too much. It doesn't have to be. It can mold into your lifestyle so it's actually giving you more time, more energy, more money, more everything, more thrive, okay? Now, and then the belief is there too, diet culture land. If you're in lifestyle land or moving towards lifestyle land, this is what you may be experiencing. Being able to eat out as often as you want because you've learned the mental attitude and the self-discipline and the joy and enjoyment out of healthy eating and healthy choices. It takes time, and that's okay. How many years of bad habits are we undoing to rewire your brain for the good? You guys, we did not get taught this, right? All the generations watching me right now, I can almost guarantee it. We did not get taught this. We did not get taught healthy nutrition, how to live our life to be fit and healthy and strong with ease. That's why I'm here. That is seriously why I am here and dedicated to teach you ladies for the rest of my life. I'm not joking. Unless God calls me somewhere else, okay? But for now, that's where we're at. So being able to eat out as often as you want, being able to adapt and overcome in different social situations, enjoy guilt-free vacations while not damaging your body by shoving your face, because that habit and that mental attitude has been changed over time. So it's not even a desire anymore. It's great. And again, it takes time. It takes coaching. It takes a process. So relax and allow yourself to have the ups and downs, because the more you put forth effort, not perfection ever, effort, intentional effort, and you are trying, but you're going to mess up a lot, and that's okay, right? That's how we learn. But the more effort you put in, the less and less those falls become, the less and less that backtracking or fail or whatever becomes. And those times are okay, because those times are actually a trigger. We can say, oh, well, what was the initial trigger that caused that to happen? And then what was my response, right? What was the trigger? What was my response? Well, what could I have done differently next time? Why did that trigger cause that action? So then you're starting to learn yourself more. So it's even easier to rewire those thought patterns and those habits. It's actually really fun because it's a life of freedom, right? So what else? Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you, I made this note. I said, I do enjoy a peanut butter bacon cheeseburger. Like, I'm not over here saying I never eat cookies, right? It's balance. It's all about balance. But there's a time where those things are no longer as desirable, because it's like, I love my body. I love how I feel. You know, those foods make me feel and look like garbage. So why would I eat that again? It's great. And it takes time. Another way you know if you're living in lifestyle land, not having anxiety over food-related situations. Again, it takes time. I can't say that enough. But you should be moving in that direction, right? Knowing it's okay to have balance, and knowing that if you're consistent truly in macros and healthy habits, events here and there that are like way off the wire usually won't affect you that much because your body becomes more and more resilient, which is super cool. Super cool. What I mean by that is when you cut, and especially when you reverse diet, that's teaching your body a new set point, and it's teaching you how to handle more food and not gain any weight. It's the best thing ever. And the other way you know if you're in lifestyle land is you love your body, you feel good in your skin, and you can show up with a deeper level of authenticity because of how good you feel internally. Now, this takes time, but you can get here and then maintain it. It's not something way far off over there. You can get here and maintain it. It's wonderful. So where are you? If you have the confidence and courage to share, please do. Where are you? Are you on diet culture land? Are you somewhere in the middle? Are you closer to lifestyle land? And what support do you feel like you need to continue on the path towards lifestyle land? Share it. I would love to hear that. Okay, so last thing that I'll talk about is the phases, right? Cutting, maintenance, and bulking. Okay, so most likely the majority of you women, your goal is to lose fat, gain muscle, cultivate a healthy lifestyle, and just live a long life feeling really good, not being held back by physical limitations, just feeling good in your body, feeling good in your skin, and having high levels of health, right? So, and there's old research that shares you can't grow muscle and lose fat at the same time. You can. More than likely, what happens in SERP or in deficit is you maintain muscle mass. However, you can still grow muscle mass. And honestly, I have clients do it all the time. They're shaping their body while they're losing fat. So we're still growing shoulders, we're still lifting glutes, we're still leaning and toning legs and waist, right? While cutting. And so I think that people are afraid to cut or to go into an energy deficit. So eating less than your body needs to maintain so you can drop excess fat, right? That's what a deficit is. So I think a lot of women are afraid to go into a deficit because I think it's because they don't want to be skinny fat because they think that they can't grow muscle, right? And so they stay in maintenance. And so what happens in maintenance is essentially body recomposition, lose fat, gain muscle. It's great. Maintenance is a great place to be. But if you're not at the healthy weight that's right for you, why are you maintaining that set point? It's not the right answer. In my opinion, it's not the right answer. And I see women who do that are usually continuously frustrated because the scale's not changing. Well, of course it's not. You're in maintenance. Maintenance, although you're going to continue to become a smaller version of yourself, you're going to stay at that weight, right? So I recommend cutting down into a weight that's healthy for you. And you get to decide that, no one else, okay? You get to decide. Yep, this is right for me. I feel good right here. Perfect. Great. Now let's reverse diet to maintenance. And all reverse dieting is slowly increasing your macros. I like to increase. This is so dependent on the woman because like I said in the beginning, every woman truly has a different need. I like to increase about 125 to 150 calories every like 2 to 5 weeks or so, depending on how petite she is or how not petite she is, or just what her body needs, what her lifestyle demands are, right? So you slowly increase. The macro increase depends on the woman. What do you need? What's your lifestyle need? What do you like? Do you want loads of fat? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the benefits of where it goes, right? Then you find your true maintenance. At that maintenance is where you get to teach your body how to maintain your essentially dream physique. And I say dream physique because it sounds like kind of a cliche, like funny word, but it's actually a thing. You know that picture that you look at, you're like, gosh, I just want to look like that. As long as it's not a stage day, as long as it's healthy and realistic, you really can achieve that and you really can maintain it. But it takes that cutting and reverse dieting to maintenance. Surplus, that's up to you if you want to go into a surplus. For a lot of women, cutting and then maintaining and just living in maintenance and then learning how to get off of macros and just eat for life and you feel great, look great, that's a real thing. You can really get there. You can really get there. But it takes that process and it also takes learning the habits that will keep you there. And you learn those habits, through macros. Macros are a great tool to teach you, what does my body need? How does my body feel when I eat certain foods, when I eat certain macros? So you're just learning so much about your body. So it's easier to maintain. But it's also learning, and usually through coaching, it's learning, how do I navigate all the situations of life and still stay on track in a healthy way that's realistic and that's enjoyable? So possible. So possible. Cool. I hope that this brought a lot of value to you. I would love to hear what you got out of it. Was there something that really stuck out in your mind? Or were you like, what are you even talking about? You let me know, because I'm here to support and I'm here to help you get to that point where you feel so good and just don't have to struggle with this anymore, because we're not designed to struggle like this. And the food industry does not help. So learn these habits, these lifestyle habits. It's so worth it. So let me give you actually a couple takeaways. What are some lifestyle habits you can action right now? Increasing your fruit and veggies. How many are you eating per day? For my clients, 500 grams of vegetables, 300 grams of fruit for pretty much all of them. It helps you hit a healthy fiber goal. It helps you get in a lot of vitamins and minerals and volume of food, so you're not as hungry because your belly is full of really nutritious food. It's wonderful. It's all in how you cook them. Don't microwave them. Don't steam them. Don't do any of that. I really encourage you never to do that. Brown them in a pan with sprayed oil and seasoning at the very end. Don't stir too much. Let them brown. Let them brown. Let all the frozenness cook off if they're frozen. It's great. It's great. Another one is, how much water are you drinking? Aim for a gallon, right? Aim for over 100 ounces. Let's do that. All those times you got to go to the bathroom, it's okay. You're getting in your steps. No worries, right? Taking a mental break. Getting over 7 hours of sleep for most women. Okay, I understand it can be challenging for a lot, but try, have that downtime. Have rest scheduled in your calendar. When are you just busy and you get to sit on the couch and relax with yourself or your loved ones? Have that time in there, right? No, you don't have to be a perfectionist. Put forth effort into choosing healthy foods one decision at a time. One decision at a time. And practice rapid self-forgiveness. If you're like, whoops, I just ate a whole 6-pack of donuts, my bad. Don't let that defeat you for an entire week after. Rapid self-forgiveness, as if it didn't even happen, and get right back on right then and there. Okay, good. Okay. All right, ladies. Thank you for being here. You're wonderful. I hope you have a great day. Any questions, reach out to me. I'm here to help. I'm here to support. I got you, and I'll help you. Wherever you're at, I'll guide you, okay, this is probably what you need to do to achieve this, right? Make sure what you're doing has the exact intention to get you where you want to go. Cool. Have a great day, ladies. I'll talk to you later.